Hello Taurus, Johnny Alchemy here. Thank you again for joining me on my channel. We're going to be doing your mid-February tarot card reading. So let's pull out some cards and see what we got going on. Excuse me. And just as a reminder, this is going to be a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Everything here is to help you find some clarity in your own situations to create the life that you wish for yourself. Okay, so let's talk about things from the past here, starting off. So I think here for some of you, first of all, we got the Eight of Cups here. Leaving a situation that was ultimately not truly fulfilling for some of you. There were certain things here, as you can see with all these cups here, there's a missing cup. You know, it's like it wasn't the complete picture. That's what I always get with this card, you know. Ultimately, it wasn't fulfilling. It maybe checked off a lot of boxes for some of you. Maybe it was fulfilling in certain aspects, or maybe just for a little while, or maybe a long time, you know. But then eventually, it's this feeling of wanting to move forward and needing to move on towards something where you are getting exactly what you want from from that situation. And I see here for some of you the Three of Swords as well. It could have been painful for some of you to leave the situation. It could have been painful just to even say goodbye, you know, whether it be a person or a situation, one or the other, you know. But ultimately in the past, it's saying, you know, learning how to deal with that pain, and also you're healing from that pain as well. So here, you know, with the cups of the eights, you know, and the Three of the Swords, you know, it's saying that there was some type of emotional attachment to a situation or a person. And now, you know, as you have to leave it, you go through, of course, the normal response of, you know, feeling a little heartbreak, feeling a little, you know, sadness or anything like that. But I see here also the Hierophant. Love to see this because it's a major arcana card. So same exact thing, kind of. It's saying, you know, that you've learned some type of wisdom from this as well. You know, knowing exactly what you want, giving yourself the courage and confidence to leave a situation also and to make it happen. You know, that it does cause the emotional reaction, of course, but also you are being guided and following a deeper knowing, you know, and that's what the Hierophant is all about. He communes with the heavens, the higher powers, whatever it may be, and he shares that message down here on earth. So here it's kind of like the same thing with you. You know, you knew some type of reasoning as to leave a situation. You followed that wisdom. Whatever consequences were the consequences, you know. But major arcana card here, it's saying, you know, that you learned a big lesson and you understood something in the bigger scheme of your life, you know, where you needed to do something for yourself, you know, and if it caused a little bit of pain, then so be it, you know, but that's life, you know. We can't always have what we want or gain the things that we want without a little bit of uncomfortable situations sometimes, you know. But here it really is saying that you learned a big wisdom from that, and maybe not even learned, but you knew a big wisdom about yourself and what you wanted, and you followed that. As we move on to the present right here, we also got the Hermit. Love to see this because it's really saying for some of you, like, you are really choosing yourself, you know. Just like the Eight of Cups here, you see this man walking alone, kind of like this Hermit right there too. He's also got a cane. So here, you know, oh, sorry, it has a lantern. Sorry, I thought they both had canes. Never mind. Anyway, the Hermit saying, you know, that they take a journey on their own. They go out in the darkness and the unknown to find themselves, to rediscover and reconfirm their truth, to find certain knowledge about who they are, what they want, what they expect out of life, what they believe, especially in terms of their most authentic and genuine self. So I think for some of you, as you move forward and left a certain situation in the past that may have caused a certain pain, you are also, as I said, just like that Hierophant, major arcana here with the Hermit as well, you are finding a new sense of self. You are finding a new truth about yourself now that you are taking this path on your own. This is reflected here on the Eight of Pentacles as well. I mean, this could have been even a job for some of you, could have been a work situation, leaving something that was not fulfilling to you. So it really says here with the Eight of Pentacles, like, you are really working on yourself, working on your skill sets, working on building yourself up, you know, down to a very detailed point of view. And you're also learning how to master yourself, master your energies, master your, as I said, skill sets, all that type of stuff. So it is a card here of showing that you are learning how to work with what you have and to refine and hone and enhance your own skills and abilities as well. Very reflective off of that Hermit card, you know, by taking a path that is for yourself, that you can only take alone, that is you working on yourself as well. You also got the Page of Cups here, so there's a certain good news that I can see for some of you. I mean, as I said, there was a missing cup here in the Eight of Cups, and the Page of Cups has that single cup that could be missing right there. So there could be something in terms of a few different messages here. It could be just good news that can give you some type of emotional joy or fulfillment. You know, it could be something surprising as well. As you can see, there's a fish coming out of that cup. So there could be some surprising news for you. This could be a new person coming into your life as well. If you did leave a situation, if there was someone in the past that didn't work out with you or didn't fit the bill, this person could fit that missing thing, as I said, with that emotional cup right there, could be fitting into that missing piece right there to give a whole complete set, if you will. Also, in terms of a personal reading, there's is also saying here that you are getting in touch with your emotions. You are relearning things about your emotional capacity, your emotional heart space, and you're also relearning and experiencing new things about yourself. You may be surprised as to what you find. Again, that fish in that cup. You may come to find more surprising emotions, new surprising feelings, or even intuitions as well. The cups could also talk about intuition that you come across. So here, there's a lot of relearning as you're going through that hermit journey. There could be some emotional healing and emotional surprises that you are learning along the way as well on that road to self-mastery. As we move forward here in terms of the future and things to think about in terms of big themes as well. First off, you got the Queen of Pentacles. So these last three cards, I mean, that Eight of Pentacles, you also got the Six and also the Queen of Pentacles. Really saying here that you are learning how to have some self-care for yourself. You are learning how to self-love and to really find a lot of balance and security that comes from you. You know, so this comes underneath the Hermit card. So again, this is something that you are providing for yourself, from yourself. The Queen of Pentacles energy, you know, she has an abundance. She knows how to take care of not only those around her, you know, by providing and doing the things that she needs to do, all of her responsibilities, but she does not forget about herself as well. That's why there is a certain balance there. You know, the Queen of Pentacles could be someone who knows how to work hard and play hard, someone who knows how to provide for their family or their friends and do all of those social responsibilities, but also takes time for themselves to recharge, to find peace, to do the things that they enjoy as well. So here there's a balancing act with that also. That's even more so seen in the Six of Pentacles also. So charity right here, there's something here saying that you know the balance. He has scales in his hands right there. You know the balance of what it is to give and take, to give to those who are in need of your services or of your energy, of your time, whatever it may be, those responsibilities that we have. And you also know how to give back to yourself. So double, not synchronicity here, but double a message here for you out there, that there is that you might be learning new things about making yourself a priority and making yourself actually the top priority on your list, because you're the one who knows how to give and take to others. You know how to put yourself first so that you can give more to others at the same time as well. So there shows a certain balancing act for that as well. We see the Sun card here in the reverse. So I think for some of you, it's really saying that by prioritizing yourself and putting things back into balance with your energies and and how you use your energies and what you invest in, by putting more time into you as much as you give to others, is going to help with your sense of joy, your sense of pleasure, and also is going to help even give yourself a certain healing on that very core central childlike self, if that makes sense. You can maybe even rediscover or find those things in that darkness, or in that darkness of the hermit that the hermit goes through, by understanding what your true values, what you really need, what you need to be addressed, especially from like even from your childhood. What would this, I know I think about this a lot, but it's like when I do things that make me happy now, I'm like, is this answering like, things that I wanted to be or wanted to do as a child? And when the answer is yes, I'm like, that's a wonderful feeling. It hits me deeper knowing that I know that about myself, and to actually experience that as well, and to know that I'm being the person to give everything that me as a child never had. It just makes me feel like I'm doing the correct thing by me. So I think for some of you, you may go through that same journey where you may feel like you're finally fulfilling certain things that you may have needed from a very young age that maybe you didn't have the opportunity to experience, but now you're in a place where you can give yourself those experiences now and give yourself that love that you need at this moment. So that's kind of what I see here, leaving things that were not meant for you and just not giving you exactly what you needed. And now you're really choosing yourself. You're really choosing yourself and really getting to know who you are on a very deep level. And now you're going to learn how to provide for yourself, provide and fulfill your most deepest desires and needs. These next 3 cards are going to be things that you are dealing with or have dealt with and now are being let go from your journey so you can experience new things. So far we have the Ace of Swords, we got the 4 of Pentacles, I felt you right here, and we also got the Hermit again. Okay, heard. Double synchronicity. This is like the 3rd or 4th double synchronicity that I've had with my readings today as I'm doing them for the week. So insane. I'll get to that in a second. So Ace of Swords. Anything that really blocks your own victory, if that makes sense. Anything that gets in the way of you expressing who you are, expressing your truth in a way that is concise and assertive, but not aggressive. There's certain things like that with this Ace of Swords. If there's anything, especially with doubt or anything fear-based, all of that stuff is being let go, because as I said here, by going through that hermit journey, you may be facing those things. You may be starting to confront those things and question those things. And you're starting to realize that those things don't serve me. They actually get in the way of me being my most successful, authentic self. So I think for some of you with the Ace of Swords, anything that stops you from being who you are, from living your most successful and victorious life, if that makes sense. So all of that, as you go through this journey of the Hermit, you're letting it go. You're learning how to make peace with yourself, to acknowledge and honor yourself, and to learn how to speak your truth in a way that is very honest and also kind. We also got the 4 of Pentacles here. So I think for some of you, I think here it's really saying, that you're learning how to use your energy in a way that is, that is actually, as I said before with the 6 and Queen of Pentacles, I'm really getting this feeling from this card is saying, if you've been really using your energy in a way where it's for the external environment, for people around you or situations around you or your responsibilities, I think here it's saying, anything that's been taking away your energy and that has been leaving you drained, leaving you like you have no time for yourself or time to really enjoy your life on your spare time, etc. I think this 4 of Pentacles is saying, you're going to learn how to conserve your energy or save some energy for you at the end of the day, because you deserve it. You need to reward yourself. You need to replenish your batteries. You need to have time off to recharge, all of those things. So that 4 of Pentacles, I think it's saying, there's going to be energy coming your way that you can reserve for yourself. And that anything that is taking too much of your time or a lot of energy away from your energetic battery, pretty much, those things are going to be let go. And you're going to realize that, as I said, with those strict boundaries, with that Ace of Swords, learning how to make boundaries, by doing that, you're going to say, I can only give this much to you today. Or like, I can't hang out with you today. I just need to take a day off and rest. Or, even with work, saying, I did what I need to do today. I'm clocking out exactly when I need to. So, and I'll see you tomorrow. I can finish up the rest of my work tomorrow. Little things like that. And it makes a big impact, because then you start to find time for yourself and you start to make yourself a priority. And again, you got the Hermit twice, double synchronicity. So really it's saying, you know, like you're going to be facing and coming to peace with a lot of fear or uncertainty or anything about your own personal truth and what it is that makes you joyful and authentic and genuine. Those types of things are going to make themselves known to you. And anything that is all the darkness that may be surrounding it, all those uncertainties or fears around those things, about being that type of person or embodying those characteristics, those things will start to let themselves go and start to dissipate for some of you. Because honestly, the Hermit journey is all about that, finding your truth, which exists in this lantern that the Hermit has right here. The truth is what guides him through the darkness. And as he goes further into the darkness and starts accepting more of his truth, the lantern starts to glow brighter. The fear no longer starts to surround or overwhelm the person. It starts to dissipate and starts to diminish in the light. So the same thing for you. The same process can happen for you by accepting and finding out and discovering your truth of who you are and what it is you need to be doing or want to be doing in your life. Is only going to let your light shine brighter, and all doubt or insecurity will be let go. Now, these next 3 cards are going to be blessings from the universe that are coming to you that may have not made their way yet. Knight of Cups. Okay, yeah. I mean, for some of you, this could be a love situation. Let's see. You got the 4 of Pentacles again. Okay. Crazy. Double synchronicity. Oh, almost all of those went up, but this one came out first. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So, first of all, Knight of Cups. There could be love for some of you. There could be a certain journey here as well. I mean, as I said, there could be a healing process from leaving a situation or person behind. But as I also said, the Page of Cups, you're learning new things. You're learning about what it is you want that makes you emotionally fulfilled. If that is love, you could be learning new things about love as you go through this Hermit journey. And so it could put you on this path of either putting you back out there where you're willing to give this cup of love out there if that's something you wish to achieve, or you could be even receiving an offer of love from someone around you, someone who may be interested in you, someone who wants to take you out on a date, all of those things. So this Knight of Cups says that, you know, where there is something emotionally fulfilling either coming your way or that you are willing to share with someone else. 4 of Pentacles, yet again, double synchronicity on top of the Hermit. I mean, insane to me. When I see this, like the synchronicities, it's literally saying the universe says to you, is like, I meant what I said, and I hope that you listen. You know, honestly, that's the magic of this. You can't make this up. So 4 of Pentacles, again, you're going to really learn how to conserve your energy for yourself. As I said, just as much as you give to others, you're going to give yourself just as much as well. Equality and balance. We also got the Knight of Pentacles, so expect a lot of peace, serenity, and abundance around your home life for some of you. And this can take the form of either just cleaning house, getting things tidy, getting things peaceful in terms of making your house truly a sanctuary. It could be cleansing your house, purifying your house as well. You know, it could be just gardening for some of you, having an abundant garden. But expect your house to be, or your home, whatever you consider home, to be your safe space, to be abundant, if you will. So this Knight of Pentacles is saying, you know, that there could be a lot of work being done in your home right now in terms of trying to make it abundant or in a way that it will be your sanctuary. So I think here it's really saying for some of you that your house will be your stability. It will be your rock or your foundation, whatever your living situation may be. The Knight of Pentacles says, you know, that you are going to be working on that, or that is being worked on for you, and that you will find a safe space where you can actually take time for yourself and you can be at peace away from all the other responsibilities you may have out there in the world. So finally, these last 3 cards are going to be general theme cards. Ooh, love that. That may tie in this whole reading and see what this is all about. So inner voice, again, that Hermit, inner voice, discovering yourself, acceptance. Yes. Again, that Hermit. What else? Discipline. That one always comes up for some reason. Okay, so first of all, inner voice. As I said, that Hermit journey is talking about finding your inner voice, finding your personal truth. Same thing with that Ace of Swords, communication about your victory, about some type of genuine truth that you have. So you are finding your inner voice. You are finding exactly who you are. And with that comes what type of message that you have to share with others, who you are, etc. So as you are going through this process, you are finding that inner voice. That inner voice is trying to find you at the same time. It may be talking subtly in your mind, or you may hear it in your heart, one or the other. But if it is subtle, listen with your heart and mind the best you can, and try and follow what it is asking of you, because it's trying to be heard and it's trying to get a message out to you as well. So your inner voice, you are finding that. Love to see that, especially with those Hermit cards. We also got acceptance and discipline. So discipline, I see this here, as I said, with that giving back in terms of self-love to yourself. You know, discipline, yes, you can be disciplined in making sure you are doing everything right, all your responsibilities are done, all your bills are paid for, etc. But also being disciplined in terms of knowing when to take time for yourself, time to relax, time to have a day off. Take a vacation, you know, like that's all important too, because you are the vehicle, you are the vessel that makes everything in your life happen. So just as much as you have to take care of your responsibilities, you have to also take care of yourself. We also have acceptance here. I think that plays into the hermit journey, as I said, for some of you, is learning how to accept that inner voice, accept that truth about yourself, even though it may cause some doubt or insecurity. I totally get it, you know, but to accept exactly who you are in this self-discovery process. Accept who you are, and then find a way where you can express who you are in a safe way, in a safe place with people who will understand you. And then eventually you'll be able to embody exactly what it is that you need to be as an individual. You know, you'll be able to accept yourself as a person, as a whole, and you won't care what other people think. If anything, people will be more attracted to you because they will see and feel that you know and accept who you are down to the core, and you aren't afraid to show it. Like, that is attractive. You know, so I think here I see this for some of you. You are leaving situations that now you are that didn't resonate with you, but now you are taking this personal journey of self-discovery. You are learning how to give back to yourself just as much as you give back to others. And now there is a lot of things on the rise in terms of starting to find out your own personal truth. Something very big happening for some of you out there. So this is kind of what I see for some of you Taurus out there for mid-February or tarot card reading. If this reading did resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button, leave me a comment if you wish, and do not forget to subscribe if you haven't. I want to say thank you so much to those who have been watching and keeping track of all these videos with me. Very, very much appreciate you. But that's all I have for you right now. I want to say thanks again, wishing you well, and I will talk to you next time. Goodbye.